Hello everybody, Prince the Bear here, and we're back at Disney Springs. Did you know we never come here? To celebrate the Disney Springs flavors of Florida.
I'm calling it the Orange Bird Festival.
Yes, she is. So, it's not particularly odd for Disney Springs to have a festival. They've had things similar to before, but now we have an actual booklet and tons of things to eat. So let's go stuff our faces.
Be sure to eat all the oranges and plants, and not the animals.
Definitely the animals, though. But you heard them, though.
I got the frozen old fashioned, which is just basically orange, Dole Whip, and whiskey. I like your ears. It's got a nice like little cinnamon tinge to it. Strong, and I like it. This is a perfect drink on a hot day. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 Dole Whips. It's worth it. I hope they keep it longer. It's very citrusy.
I like slushes. You guys are forcing me to like old fashions. I suppose I have nothing to complain about. But I'm a bear. I'll find something to complain about. I have nothing to complain about. 4.5 out of 5 plus. Slushy old fashions. Guys, since we have a long, long future together.
I have the Orange Blossom Cupcake from Erin McKenna's. This is my one vegan thing. You know there's only one way to eat a cupcake. I messed it up. No, it's falling apart. Cheers. It's actually really, really good. It's a very subtle orange taste. Nice little citrus, almost like a lemon cake. Which I love me some lemon cakes. Lemon poppy seed, that's my jam. I would give this a 4.5 out of 5 messy cupcakes. Stuff your face.
Princess absolutely demolished this work of art and made it a handful. It's like, wow. Either way, this is gonna be interesting because I drop pieces of it all over the ground.
I'm sorry.
It's giving me vibes of if orange creamsicle was a cupcake. In a good way. It got some intense flavor, very balanced with the cake of the cupcake. Honestly, I expected it to be a lot worse. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
Alright. Yeah, everything's gonna be citrusy. Oh no. Here we have the Florida Mule. Ooh. It is mulelicious. You can't get it in a corksicle cup. I did not. It's like $33 for that. It's very gingery. I feel like there's more ginger beer than anything else. I don't think I would order this again. I would give it a 2 out of 5 mules. Even though it is mulelicious, I wouldn't order it again.
I always make fun of the mules in like the copper cups. Now, aircraft grade steel looking cup, I'm on board for that one. Let's hope it's not too bumpy. That combination of ginger and orange works, but it will wake you up. I was a bit sleepy still. I am wide awake now. I got a nice smooth flavor. I don't mind it. 4 out of 5 plus.
We have a citrus old-fashioned for the old-fashioned bare necessities in here. It's just too strong for me. This is like a slow sip and appreciate type drink that's just not my jam. But if you like those types of drinks, it's for you. I will give it a 3 out of 5 old-fashions. It's not that citrusy either.
You know, I'm half expecting like one of those like weird shaped grip glasses, and it's not. It's just a regular glass. And a nice fruit cocktail in my drink. You know how I feel about those. Cheers. It makes me feel like it's one of those drinks. I will be old by the time I finish drinking it. It is strong. Strong like your grandfather's perfume strong. But it is good. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
The cloche. Yeah. The what? The little smell the smoke.
No, like they like spinach.
So we have the chicken on the egg, which I guess is somebody's joke. It's like if you can't decide if the chicken or the egg comes first, it's just gonna be both. Now it is messy, so don't go in here thinking that you're not going to get your fingers full, but this is how we do deviled eggs. You make a mess with this nice big little pool of hot honey. I kinda just want to jump in there.
Do it.
Hot honey is hot. Deviled egg, good flavor. Fried chicken is nice and crispy. A nice crunch on it. The textures with deviled egg work rather well. But it's one of those treat yourself things. And if you like deviled eggs, I think this is a must get. 4.5 out of 5 plus. In celebration of this Florida Citrus Fest we have going on here, are these Florida Gulf shrimp tacos. Now it looks like they chopped up the shrimp and then topped it with a gigantic jalapeno, but like these are very petite tacos. When you come to the Hangar Bar, and we do like come to the Hangar Bar, remember that everything here, when I say tapas, they mean serious tapas. It is like share with everybody, super small portions. Don't be afraid to order more than 2 or 3 things. There's nothing wrong with that here. But treat it like a teacup. I'm just worried about it being too spicy. Maybe it's gonna be more spicy. The shrimp is well cooked. I think it works better chopped. It mixes well with the pico de gallo on top. It's got a nice fresh bite without being too like oceany, too fishy. It's good. It's a good shrimp taco. Not the best shrimp taco I've ever had, but it's not horrible. I give it 2.5 out of 5 plus.
I got the, okay, so we got the magnet here, an orange bird magnet, and then we also got this orange bird scavenger hunt, which I guess is just like a word search. So I'm pretty sure you can guess if the word is Passholder.
But it was just, I was like, are we a dress-up dolls? Do we?
No prize, just magnet, I guess.
Under it or on top?
And Florida Festival. It's cute. At least we got the orange bird. I mean, we don't orange bird. I mean, the only good orange county that I appreciate is California.
Californians at it again.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
I know, right? As soon as I know.
Our strawberry basil margarita. Definitely tastes like a strawberry lemonade. I'm into it. The basil is very subtle. I think the only part of this basil is this basil leaf. So to call it a strawberry basil margarita, I feel like it's just a strawberry margarita with a basil leaf in it. I'm gonna give it 2.5 out of 5 strawberries. I'll eat a rum runner.
I feel so far, this Flavors of Florida thinks that we're all oranges, strawberries, and seafood. We are other things. Oppressive heat. Terrible traffic. Mini theme parks. And a diverse people. In Orlando, anyway. Ooh. Ooh. I'm always worried about strong herbs in my drink, especially when you have whole leaves, but I think the basil and the strawberry in this case is a very nice touch. It's like a basil drizzle on a strawberry drink. Look at this. 5 out of 5 claws. This is a bare necessity. If you get anything from Flavors of Florida, you get this.
Hi, welcome in. How are you?
Yourself?
Good. Would you like a menu?
Yes, please.
Awesome. There's a menu for you to look at.
Thank you.
So you'll go this way. Hi, how are you?
Mojito. It's actually pretty refreshing. It's very light on the mint. Not as like strong, like pow mojito in your face type. I'm not mad at it. It's supposed to be key lime. I don't taste the lime. I just taste like a subtle mint and water. If you want a subtle mojito, this is the mojito for you. If you like that minty mojito, you're not gonna like this. So I'm gonna give this a 2.5 out of 5 mojitos. It's slightly passable as a mojito, but not minty enough.
Tall drink of water or tall drink of mojito. Always gonna take a tall drink of mojito. After us eating at Gloria Stefan's kitchen over near Margaritaville, that is the bar that every margarita, every mojito will be held to. Everything else is just failing. It's failing. It's not quite there. It's good, but it's not Gloria Stefan kitchen good, which is kind of the problem. Things are not in balance. And that hurts you. 2.5 out of 5 claws.
Yeah, it just has a night. This is my typical go-to drink when it comes to Polite Pig. It is an apple cider whiskey sour, which you can actually get in a pitcher. It just tastes like a delicious apple pie, and I love it, and I'm here for it, and I give it a 4.5 out of 5 apples.
Tried and true classic, a delicious looking rim. This is the kind of drink dreams are made of. That cinnamon sugar rim just sets off the whole drink. I don't often find that a lot of rim drinks do that. This one fails this point. The drink is good. 4.5 out of 5 points.
The cauliflower, one of many sides that you can veganize here at Polite Pig. I like this one because it literally tastes like I'm eating barbecue. And I'm here for it. I can like sit and eat with the meat eaters with my cauliflower. It's a big piece, but it takes a lot to save the animals. It's that paprika seasoning and the little smoky aftertaste. Just makes you want to dance. I give it a 4.5 out of 5 smoky cauliflowers. It's very good.
It's nice that a simple modification makes the person be able to eat this. You just omit the sour cream. Mind you, it would be nice to have vegan sour cream, but I'm glad that we at least get the cauliflower. Got all the seeds on top, nice roast looking. barbecue looking flavor on it. Let's give it a bite. Smoky and sweet cauliflower with those candy pepitas. That's a nice flavor. Honestly, you should be able to order expanding sizes of the sides. Like a double or triple. 4 out of 5 plus.
When's the last time you had mac and cheese? Hoopty? It's not.
We have Polite Pigs Flavors of Florida edition. A gigantic Cuban. Now this is a nice shaved pork. Got the pickles and the mustard and Swiss cheese in here. It is dripping in the pulled pork along with that juicy ham. Definitely a Cuban giving that sort of polite pig touch. I'm not mad at it. But it manages to keep the Cuban flavor, the mustard and pickles and the ham, and still add a little bit extra with that smoky pulled pork on top. Give it a nice start. I judge partially on Cubans, but this one is in top tier. It's not perfect. I think it needs a little bit more balance with the mustard and pickles with everything else. And it's a huge smoky taste. It's almost like a couple steps short of huffing a bonfire, but it's still really good. 4 out of 5 plus. And because I'm not good at reading full menus, it also comes with some tasty yuca fries. Yuca. And we do love our yuca here. Especially after the yuca treats we've been getting here lately. Lastly at International Food and Wine Festival. That's probably the only good thing in the flower. Don't let Instagram fool you. The fry basket is trash, get the yuca fries. Princess, I'm really sorry you can't have any of this. The yuca on its own, like seasoned fries, with the corn salsa and the cream on top, so good. 4.5 out of 5 plus.
You want me to just get one?
So we currently have
Do the citrus blue wine?
so I can see price down. I think it looks a little liquidy to me.
We had the blood orange Eclair in a nice little box. And there was also a citrus blue wine slushie, but they're currently out freezing some more. So we settled for dessert. That little piece of blood orange on there, little cream. It's orange. I'm almost afraid. Like, which end should I do?
Maybe that end?
This end? It's like just a little Eclair push pop. There we go. Bejeweled donuts. No? I have some doubts. A lot, if I'm being honest. But the blood orange actually works kind of well with like the rest of the sweet icing and everything else. You get a strong dose of that like blood orange cream, but it's not overpowering. All in all, if you like orange and citrus, I think it's a good dessert. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
Does it remind you of 4th of July?
Not really. I don't connect those two.
blood orange margarita that I'm spilling all over myself from Homecomin. Yeah, it's got a nice blood orange taste to it. You got a nice little tequila. It's very tangy, very citrusy. Definitely the whole vibe of this festival is citrus. They should just call it a citrus festival. I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 citrus. It's good. I think it's worth getting to go. I don't know if I would book Homecomin just for this drink though.
If it's one thing that's a premium, aside from the food, here at Disney Springs is shade. Take a good advantage of your shade. Now I know they tell you that it's hot in the shade, and it is, but it's hotter in the sun. Take advantage of the shade and hydration wherever you get. For every 1 beverage, 1 cup of water. Don't be a silly Floridian. Ooh. That is tart. Ooh, that burns. Not in a good way. Ugh. It feels like mostly juice and less tequila. How do I feel about that? 2.5 out of 5 plus. Because I don't want to be left in the dust, I got a regular drink, the Rumshine Punch. Nice and tall, rum and refreshing. Just rum and punch. It's a warm moonshine punch, but can't go wrong with that. That, I think, is better than their regular drinks. It's not vegan, so no princess, but I give it 3.5 out of 5 plus.
This is true. I'll send you a little video.
Yeah.
Flavor. You want to try the sea salt? Another milk chocolate, or do you want to try something maybe raspberry or hazelnut?
This right here is an interesting Flavors of Florida treat. It is a strawberry.
It looks like a strawberry.
But it's a strawberry shortcake chocolate treat filled with strawberry chocolate, Rice Crisp pearls, speculoos crumbles, and strawberry crispers. So they basically, we watched them make it. It's just, they're using the strawberry chocolate in like a mold and then filling it with all the stuff that I just described. So it's, you shake it, it's like a little rattle. It's interesting. They got like a little leaf outline on the mold. It's pretty. Definitely pretty. I guess we just take a bite like it's a Cadbury egg. That's still a thing? Wow. That was anticlimactic.
I can't see anything in there.
That thing is more empty than half the beginning of Epcot. It's just hollow. Yes, I know it's under construction, but I can still make the joke. You Epcot stands to calm down, you're mad anyway. But I was expecting it to be like crammed full. There's like a couple balls, but for the most part, this thing is like a barn in there. It tastes honestly like a strawberry fruit roll mixed with chocolate with a bit of crunchies in it. Oh. Maybe a little bit harder though. It's interesting taste, but the fact that it's so hollow inside is a huge disappointment. 3 out of 5 plus. So we've come and taken our licking of the Flavors of Florida.
We didn't do everything that I had on my list, but I think we did enough for you to get an idea. And we got our magnet, which was mostly the goal for this.
If you play it smart, it's definitely easy enough to come out here and just get a little bit from each place and sort of hop around. And given how it is during the summer, I 100% suggest you do it that way.
This festival is over on August 15th, so if you can't make it here before then, you're not going to get the magnet, you're not going to get the food.
But if you can, come out here. It's a nice, low-impact day. no pressure, do it at your own pace, and a lot of stuff it's at least above average in most cases.
And there are table service locations as well that have items for the festival. We didn't do everything, so definitely come out and enjoy Florida the way you see fit, I guess.
If you'd like seeing us do more Disney Springs festivals, by all means, let us know in the comments. Of course, it's also going to place to find us if there's anything else you'd like to see us do. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the drill.
And like this video. And if you don't comment, well, you know, we read all of our comments. So if you don't comment, Bear's gonna know, and he's gonna be a sad bear.
And we read all of them.
We do read all the comments.